Maybe you guys want to explain to me what in the cooking of hell is going on here. Yes. What in cooking of hell is this? Yeah, maybe the recipe was still in the progress. Okay. So basically, there's this culture of when a person dies, people try to outdo, like at the cemetery, basically. People try to outdo other families. So if one family does one big tombstone, the next family is going to come and outdo everybody. It becomes like a whole thing and what. So this family said no. Yes. No, that's not going to happen. They are not about to have a one story. No, like one having one story. I saw one particular family which buried their loved one. Their tombstone was like an entire house. Yeah, like a legit. They had a gate and everything. A door, you had to go inside. An entire thing. Here, they were not going to build broad. They were going to build upwards. No, I don't know. Maybe they were trying to give him an upper edge. You know, when the rapture happens. You know, he's going to be one of the first ones. You know, he's going to... Or maybe they're thinking about that verse, guys. They're probably thinking about the verse that says, when you hear that the Son of Man is coming, don't even go down to get a jacket. Okay? From the top of your roof there, just take off to the mountains. So they're probably thinking, Uri, you know, if he's already on top of the, you know, if he's already on top of the mountains, there's no running. They're lessening the efforts that we'll have to do in order for him to get there. I don't know. Maybe that's the thinking process. Or maybe they want him to give him a better view of, you know, of the other dead people. I want to give him a better view. How did they even build this? How? So they needed a scaffolding to build a grave, Shandis. And the weight that is on top, the weight that is going to be carried by that 3-story building, that's not a tombstone. That's a 3-story building, you see, because there's the underground where he is, or where the person who's passed on is. That's where that person. Then you can see even when they got on top of it, there was still another story high. 3-story coffin, a 3-story tombstone. I've never seen such. And on top is people that are church people. Wazalan, what are we invested in? I think this question is quite important. If we understand what we are invested in, we know what to give ourselves to. Now, I don't say people shouldn't build their loved ones tombstones. No, we're not saying don't do that. But we're saying to this level, I know, maybe I'm missing something, guys. Maybe there's a verse somewhere which tells you, you know, you have to try and be closer. You have to try and be closer to the guys. Where he is right now, where the person who's passed, whoever's tombstone this is, right now he's just chilling right on top like Peter Pan there. Busy wiggling his legs. Busy wiggling his legs, counting on. We are invested in how people are invested in death. I think maybe I'm missing something, guys. I'm trying to remember. Maybe there's a verse. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's a verse that tells us, you know what? Build at least 1 story high. You have to be, you know, at a certain level when it's going up, you can see it's like the designer didn't know what to do. He was just kind of like repeating himself. It's like it's repetition. There's nothing going higher. After like the first thingy, there was nothing else. It was like they were just piling up and thinking, okay, so what do we put on top of this? And by the way, it's going higher and higher. It's like he built, the guy built, the family came and said, no, make it a little bit higher. He made it higher. They're like, no, go higher again. Because it doesn't look planned. You know, at a certain level when you're going up, it doesn't even look planned. Is this how invested we are in death? This is how invested we are. You know, what's down there couldn't care 1 second. The person who is down in the grave couldn't care 1 second what tombstone you put. A tombstone is basically conversation for those that are outside. The one who's down there, it's not like he's enjoying the view or something. No, it's basically people that are looking at it. And I don't know what is it for. Maybe it's like that thing of AKA, you know, you saw there were pictures that were going viral of people who were going to the graveyard of AKA and taking pictures there. As if it's like they're taking pictures with him while he's alive. So maybe they're trying to create a tourist attraction. I don't know. Maybe something. But there must be something. Are they trying to create? Is this the eighth wonder of the world? Something. I'm sure there's something. I'm just not thinking about it right now.